You've been in this business. Do you think about the fact that you've been in this business now almost 5 decades?
Would you think about that?
Do you reflect on it?
Never.
But do you ever think that's it? For example, you went on tour in 2002 and you were saying
That's
it. That's the farewell tour.
Yes.
Is it the farewell tour?
Probably not. Probably not.
In fact, at age 67, Cher is out with new music, a new album out in September, and she recently debuted her new single, Woman's World, on NBC's The Voice.
You hadn't performed live in how long?
7 years ago.
So was that nerve-wracking?
Yeah. It was frightening. I mean, I tried to explain this to my mother. I said, sweetheart, what's the matter? You're so good, and this is so easy. You've done this all your life. And I said, Mom, this is how it goes. In 3 minutes, I'm either the greatest reincarnation of myself, or I'm get yourself to a home, you're too old.
People loved you.
Yeah.
They loved your wig.
Yes. Well, not everybody.
Well, whatever that was.
No, my friend said it was my 4-H chicken. I thought it was beautiful. And I'm not going to make any apologies for it. You know, art is supposed to provoke conversation, and it did what it was supposed to do.
You have something exciting to announce about the Today Show.
No, you haven't. You announced it. I just heard it as I walked through the door.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay.
You are getting up very early in September.
Yes.
Are you a morning person? Because you're going to come perform on our
We
show.
both know that I'm not. I went into this business so I could work at night.
The show starts at 7 a.m.
No. I'm going to have to stay up all night long.
Just do an all-nighter.
And just roll in my makeup and not in my PJs.
This is not something you've ever done before.
No.
Is there anything we can provide? I don't know, coffee, donuts, croissants.
The stretcher?
It's interesting because if you look at the arc of your career, it's a time when we feel like we're seeing you all the time, and then years
I go away.
pass, you kind of go away.
I'm too hot. I'm taking off my shoes.
Okay, good.
Sit on myself.
And I'm taking them off too. Forget it. They hurt.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just too hot. All right.
So you kind of go away.
Yep.
What happens during those periods?
I just give off.
What does that mean?
I see my friends, go to the Bahamas. I learn how to paddleboard and do jokey stuff. Go hiking, go to Nepal. Things.
Is it about not being
Cher.
Cher?
It's very difficult to get away from her. She's just such a horrendous bitch that follows me everywhere.
But her fans can't get enough. Just last night, Cher took the stage headlining New York's Gay Pride celebration. Following a historic week for gay couples everywhere.
What did you think of the Supreme Court's ruling on gay marriage?
I thought it was amazing. I mean, it should never have been a law. It should never have been anything. It shouldn't have been a thought. It shouldn't have been a passing thought.
But you have been pretty open about adjusting to and getting used to your own daughter's transition. And you've been open about how that wasn't that easy at
No,
first.
it was really difficult because it's hard for like 40-something years to have this little girl, and then all of a sudden, and you get used to it. My pronouns. I mean, I just screw up with my pronouns so often. But Chaz kind of cuts me some slack. I'm old.
You two are in a good place.
Yes. No, yeah. I'm crazy about him. And we are getting along better, I think, than ever.
So you made a few headlines recently.
I did?
Did you hear?
No.
You said that Tom Cruise was among.
Oh yeah, I know that.
He was in the
I
top.
said it.
Yes, he was in the top 5 of your past lovers.
Yeah.
This only raises more questions.
Well, it doesn't for me. I only care what I know. I only care what I've experienced, and that's my experience.
Well, I was just wondering. So, like, are we talking 5 or 1 or 3?
No, come on. Later, if you want to know, okay, but not now. No, I mean, in the top 5 is enough.
Is there anything interesting going on in your love life these days?
Well, this is something I have to say to you. The moment someone finds out about what's going on in my love life, it's a nightmare. I have no privacy anyway, but I have no peace, I have no privacy. It's really difficult to keep an affair going. So I try to keep it down low as long as I can. So I'm not telling you.
She has